So Taylor Horton-Tucker is way out of position guarding Grayson Allen, okay? That's just the case. So trying to get back to Grayson Allen is a total waste of time. You need to be calling out for a switch. Stop. So this player here can either switch and you go on to Connaughton, or this player switches and you go on to Giannis. But not calling for a switch is not what works. And if you're Ochai Agbaji here, you've got to stay this way and chase off of this player's hip. You cannot go up the gut like that. Walker Kessler goes up with the shot. If you're Ochai Agbaji, you got to start sprinting back. Don't stare at the shot that doesn't accomplish anything. Start to get back. See, the problem when you don't get back is now look. Now you're just backpedaling the whole way, and you backpedal into giving up an open three. So again, this Jazz player is just staring at the shot. That's a problem. You should start sprinting back. Everybody here that's just staring at the shot should start sprinting back. In this case, this player's not sprinting back. He's jogging back. Because look at right here. So if you had sprinted back here, Kelly Olynyk could get up, force Giannis right into this help. Your man is across half court. This player can't. His man's right here. So he's got to stay this way. But Kelly Olynyk doing? You're not involved in this ball screen at all. The Jazz are switching. So just stay up. Where's Kelly Olynyk? What is he doing? So Walker Kessler gets switched on to Drew Holiday. So your assignment defensively is Drew Holiday. What are you doing? Okay, you got to get underneath Giannis here. This is a horrible switch. You need to be battling for real estate and initiating contact. Udoka Azubuike cannot stay and help. Bobby Portis is coming this way. He's got to go with him. So you're on your own with Giannis right now, as of now. See, look what Azubuike's doing. You can't do that. I mean... Okay, well, I guess the Jazz are in a zone here. Stop. If you're in a zone, you can't be guarding nobody in the zone. So this player's got to be moving here so this player can come up here. If somebody's guarding nobody, that means you're leaving somebody. God-awful switch right here. Stop. If you are switching this screen, you've got to be level to the screener and ready to guard this player's coming underneath the screener. Look at Udoka Azubuike. You've got your hands on the screener. Your body momentum's going this way as Joe Ingles is coming this way. You're not ready to guard at all. Look at your feet. Okay, so we will ignore the box outs here, and we'll just talk about what you have to do defending off of an offensive rebound. So if this Jazz player is coming over to Giannis, then he's got to say something. Because Udoka Azubuike then's got to come to Pat Connaughton. Like, if you don't communicate that you're going to Giannis, then Azubuike's just kind of stranded in the middle of nowhere. Okay, if you want to play the gaps defensively, you got to move right now and be in a defensive stance with your feet set. If your feet are not set, as this Jazz player's isn't, look at this. His feet are moving inward as this pass is coming outward. You have no chance of guarding the three-point line. This is horrendous transition defense by the Jazz. Okay, first of all, these two Jazz players are jogging. That can't happen, obviously. You have to sprint back. Okay, so as you can see, that jogging is happening. That's a problem, but someone's got to take the ball. This player's obviously got to go here. If this player was sprinting, he'd be able to take Brook Lopez. This player should be able to get there. Kelly Olynyk's got to take the ball. Like, you just can't not guard the ball. Stop. So the Jazz, I guess, are in a zone here. So if you're guarding Giannis here in this zone, you got to stay guarding Giannis. This player's got to stay guarding Drew Holiday. Boom, boom. Like, you're guarding the ball. You're guarding Giannis. You can't just leave. Like, what? Hey, I mean, you're guarding Drew Holiday here. You've got to continue to guard Drew Holiday. Like, why are you slowing down? Look at this. Like, what? Okay, so Taylor Horton-Tucker is going to be late to get out to Drew Holiday. So that means Kelly Olynyk on this pass has got to you got to rotate to the ball right now. You got to get here. Okay? If your feet are set and you're in a defensive stance, Drew Holiday comes this way. I can stunt. I don't have to move my feet. The key is I'm going to get the dribble picked up. I'll be able to recover. But Kelly Olynyk doesn't rotate to the ball. So now look who has to help. This player from the rim. And you're not going to be able to rotate to this. So Kelly Olynyk's not going to be able to guard Giannis. He's just not. Look at that. You can't guard Giannis. So this player's going to have to come over again and get in the You have to get up and play on Giannis' side, and this player has to get in the gaps. Remember, if my feet are set, I'm in a defensive stance. I can stunt, get the dribble picked up, and recover. But again, Kelly Olynyk's not going to be able to guard Giannis, whether it's off the dribble or whether it's him just giving up an open three. So Taylor Horton-Tucker comes to guard the ball. Stop. He's got to say that. But Kelly Olynyk can't leave Brook Lopez. This player's got to stay. Like, these, you have assignments in the zone. What is Kelly Olynyk doing? So, God. Is Talen Horton-Tucker doing? If you're getting up to guard the ball, get up to guard the ball. Why are you backpedaling? So this shot goes up right here. Stop. Kelly Olynyk's got to start sprinting back now. Now. One, and then two, and he's going to backpedal. I mean, this is just both a disaster. You have no chance of guarding Giannis right now. Less than none. If you're Talen Horton-Tucker, you just can't fall asleep on your man. Like, look at this. What are you doing? Like, you got to come up this way. I don't... What? If you're Udoka Azubuike in transition, you can't stand in the middle of nowhere. You've got to get up and guard someone, especially when that someone is Brook Lopez who can shoot. You're already lost. Jazz are in a zone. Two people guarding one. Humongous problem. What is it? This player's got to go. This player's in your area of the zone. This player's coming up to take the ball. Azubuike certainly has to stay in the middle of the zone because that's Giannis, and this player's got to stay wide. This player's here. Okay. I mean, this is a mess. Look at, no one's guarding Giannis in the middle of the zone. Game over. Azubuike, you cannot drop this far. You can drop high. There's backside help everywhere for Giannis's role. Like, I mean, I'm sorry. This is a bit too easy.